Alright, everybody, welcome to Bounty of One, a video game. I know, you would have never guessed. This is it's a video game, you know. And I'm gonna be playing a character I like, Nigel. He seems like a really good character. More damage. Okay. Because I have no clue what to put the sound effects to, because for some reason, my recording software just does not want to work right now. It's just not working properly. It's just the sound is just messed up, so like my voice comes through extremely quiet, even if I'm yelling at a very loud volume, which I'm currently talking at a very, very loud volume compared to what I normally talk at. It's gonna come out very quiet, so I had to put down the volume pretty low, and I've been trying to fix it, but I can't figure out what's wrong. Because I have no clue at all what is wrong. And I hope that I can figure it out, and, oh no, I forgot to move. Kept talking, forgot to actually do anything. I'm gonna re-roll this. Whenever you move, adds 8% to your area of effect size and raises your damage for every 5 meters. You know what? Sure. And I instantly got hit again. So if I just walk around a ton, maybe even dash a few times, I should be progressing towards that. Yeah, so you get upgrades as well when you collect coins, gain more attack speed, no brainer. I do have a ton of the upgrades that cost the gold nuggets, and I do have a ton of the characters, which I'll probably all be playing, but I decided to play Nigel first because, you know, I just like Nigel. He's the best character. Had the easiest time winning as Nigel, and I'm currently doing Infamy 5, as you can see in the top left. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that right. Meaning there's 30% more enemies and 50% more of the special enemies. I'll take more health. And I have 7 HP in total. As you can see, there's multiple enemies, like there's these charger guys who charge at you. There's these shooter guys who you'll never guess what to do. They try to shoot you with fireballs. Then there's just these goblin guys who just run around. They're just cannon fodder. Okay, we got gluttony. This is exactly what I wanted. For each HP point I have, I do more damage. But I move 5% slower. Okay, reroll. Yep, your projectiles bounce. It's not actually the best as Nigel, because projectiles go through 5 people, and Pierce happens before bounce, which I actually find very interesting, how Pierce happens before bounce, and I also like it at the same time. Because if it bounced, then the Pierce might not happen, but if it pierces, then the bounce is more likely to happen, because it's more likely there's going to be enemies behind him. And as you can see here, you can actually go to the character's inventory and see what abilities you've gotten them. And also, this guy has a thingy where you get revenge by defeating the boss with the explosives. And this guy looks like a sheriff to me. So I'm guessing he was like framed or something. I don't know, that's my only thoughts on it. Also, I'm not the greatest at this game. Alright, also, some things in this game can apparently cause seizures. Apparently. But I'm not sure what does cause seizures in this game, because I don't know anything about seizures, or whatever they're called. I honestly, whenever I'm in front of the camera, I just cannot speak English properly. Okay, warning shots. This is the best one in the entire game against any boss. Because this works on bosses. Basically, all you do is you just stand still and kill the boss because they can't move. And for some reason, all of the boss's attacks, except for the dynamite guy that I know of, and Rex, Cupcake, and Brutus, other than their attacks, all the other attacks are moving attacks, meaning the enemy has to be moving. And if they can't move, then they can't attack. Also, I kind of like warning shots, even if it's not against the bosses, because it just slows the enemy down. And if the enemies can't get to you, they can't kill you. I'll gain more attack speed. Also, if you push shift, you can see your abilities and things like that. Trying to get the ability meter in the top left to go up a bit more. Okay, wait. Oh, I have to be constantly moving for that to go up. Otherwise, it just resets to 0. That is interesting. There, I think I got it now. Okay, so it's only when that's up. Okay, I think I understand now. Because before I had no clue how that worked. Yeah, and here's one of the deputies, which upon defeating him, drops a chest. I grab the chest, and the chest is actually pretty good. It has insane items inside of it. So let's see, I'll take 180 no scope. I shoot behind me as well. Really good in Endless. Although Endless gets insanely difficult, insanely fast. I'll gain more damage. Because more damage is always better. Also, achievements, which I actually kind of like in this game, achievements actually give you, like, abilities. Like, unlocked. Alright, I'll reroll. That was an insanely good reroll. I want more attack speed. Because the more attack speed I have, I think the better. Honestly, I favor attack speed over damage. Because I just think if you're attacking fast enough to get, like, 8 shots off when you normally only get, like, 4, then you're doing double damage, basically. That's why the trinket that gives you 4 times faster shooting but 3 times less damage, I view it as more damage than actually debuffs. Because again, you're shooting faster, meaning you're doing more damage to more enemies. I also like 3 of a kind. You shoot 3 bolts at once, but like slower. I'll get more pierce, why not? And what else? What else? A really good one is the one where I think it's called Sharing is Caring. You don't target 1 enemy, you target 5. But I think your bullets move slower, which is quite unfortunate, but I honestly don't care about it moving slower, the bullets. Honestly, I just honestly don't have opinions on the bullets moving faster or slower. I'm not sure it even actually did anything. Except, I guess it just takes a little bit longer to do damage to enemies that are farther away, and that was instantly just dead. I find that that's the easiest boss in the entire game. I'd like to re-roll this. Alright, we can get Dark Revenge, which this is actually an item another character has. Dark Revenge, your attack speed is up to 3 times faster when you are close to an enemy, but 3 times slower when you're far away from him. I don't want that. I want guided shots. Basically, the first piercing shot hits the closest enemy possible. Meaning, I do have a chance to, like, attack some more enemies, instead of the Sheriffkins, because they have the word sheriff before it. Basically, these things have tons of pierce. And now they're going to attack enemies nearby, which I honestly think is, doesn't make too much sense, but I don't question it. Because there's enemies made out of stone and magical skeletons shooting fireballs. Oh, what looks like skeletons. They appear to be skeletons. Or demons. I can't tell. Maybe they're both. Skeletons and demons. But yeah, this game is actually pretty cool, and it's actually, I think, a decent price. Because this is the game. Honestly, there isn't really too much to it. You stand around shooting things, but there is a little bit of strategy, but there's a lot of luck. That's why this one character I really like gives you another reroll, whatever it's called. I'm going to get this one. Every time I hit a critical hit, it acts as splash damage, exploding, and doing damage around it. But do tell me down in the comments below, do you like Bounty of One, and would you like to see me play more of it? Also, still working on fixing the recording software. Still working on it. Figuring out what's wrong with it and why. Because this happened once before, when I began doing Darkest Dungeons 2 videos. This happened. And now it's struck once more. But I'm sure I'll fix it again. If I remember correctly, I just restarted my computer a few times. I don't remember, actually. I'll figure it out. Okay, I like this one. This one, the Eternal Flame, is one of my favorites. Spawns an invincible minion that picks up coins for you. It moves 20% slower than you and inflicts 50% of the damage when it collides with enemies. And it collects coins, so I don't have to collect as many coins. But I do need some health here. I do also like the heal dash mixed with the steam-powered boots. Because all rerolls do it at once, meaning you get healed all at once. And then the cooldown is only 1 instead of a ton. Get more attack speed. Also, I've been getting really bad rolls for some odd reason. Also, next time, tell me down below in the comments, is there another character you want to see play that I've currently unlocked? I'll show you, like, after the run, what characters I've unlocked. I think I've almost unlocked them all. I might actually have unlocked them all. I don't know. I don't remember. More damage. 248 damage. That's a lot of damage. But we're also taking a lot of damage ourselves. Also, this game is multiplayer, and you can do it with an Xbox controller or a PS4 controller. And I'm at 1 HP. I'm literally about to die. I might die here. I didn't expect to win this. This is my first try of Infamy 5. But also, it's really good against this bull character, the warning shots, because they move insanely slow. Also, I'm pretty sure the Sheriffkins are now hitting him 3 times in a row instead of twice, because normally it goes through him, then it comes back through him. But now, since it's piercing, I'm not sure exactly. Ooh, this is good, but then I had to stay here. Fires an automatic tower, divides my attack speed. No, I'll just get I'll just get a track from farther away. And more attack speed. It was actually very hard to get that character, the robot character. You had to stand still for 1 minute. So I played this character on Infamy level 1 with a few of the upgrades, which did allow me to stand still for 1 minute after I defeated a few enemies. Got a few upgrades, mostly attack speed upgrades, that way I could attack things faster, and then I was able to do it. I just had to make sure the first deputy died before I tried standing still for 1 minute, and the first boss had not happened. I'm not actually doing too good here. I do think I might lose. Although we are doing this second boss, which I think is the last one we have to do, but I don't exactly remember. And we are starting to fight the Undertaker's minions. These guys. At least that's what I think they are, I'm pretty sure. Because these guys are just more powerful versions and reskins than the normal ones. Lucky Belt? I don't know, I want this. Because it basically just gives you a free upgrade every time you do it. And then all the coins are worth even more. Honestly, view Lucky Belt as a very good item. Because I think it's 10% more. That's a lot of the shooty guys. That's why I need Faithful right now. The Faithful ability gives you 2 shields, which block projectiles, and not just block them, destroy them. And it even works on boss projectiles, which is actually very useful to know. Warning shots and Faithful are probably the best combo just to defeat the bosses, honestly. So if possible, get at least one of them for the bosses, I think. Honestly think the best one for any of the really difficult bosses that are shooting you and killing you, like the dynamite guy, Faithful, because while it's in the air, it counts as a projectile. Also, this character's attacks rely entirely on movement, moving 70% slower. They cannot move anywhere. If I had Faithful, I could technically block these rocks if I just stood there before the rocks were thrown. But I'm just not doing too much damage right now. But as you see here, they're just nothing. Honestly, I feel this is one of the most boring bosses because there's only like 3 moves that she does, and they all just stop you from doing things. There's nothing too interesting about this boss. In fact, the only thing you have to do is just stay away from the boss. That's it. There's nothing else you have to do. But just stay far enough away from the boss. I view it as the second easiest boss. Okay, here it is. Steam Boots, but I do not want these right now. What's our critical hit chance at? 5%. I'm not getting Hawkeyes. Plot armor would be nice. Every 60 seconds we get armor protection from 1 hit. But every meter deals 30% of the damage we normally do in the area around us. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll gain the armor. I honestly think plot armor is pretty good. For one reason only. Every minute, you get 1 free hit point. But unfortunately, it does not add to the gluttony effect, so you do not actually gain an extra hit point. It just protects you against losing it. Honestly, I should be taking more hit points. Oh, almost got hit there. Also, I have it on a permanent night mode, because I find it easier to look at the screen when it's not as bright. It also allows me to focus on the enemies a lot easier. But yeah, this game's pretty simple. I got like all the upgrades in 1 day. But then again, the game also like I don't want to stop playing it as well, because it's really like just the entire game's a grind to, I don't know, unlock everything. I mean, there's like 100 and some achievements, and I've locked like half of them. Alright, I want Farsight. Permanently augments your damage by 30%. What does that mean? Does that mean increase? I hope it means increase. Permanently augments your damage by 30%, but reduces your attack. Okay, it must be increase. But reduces your attack speed by 20%. Your projectiles move 20% faster. I'll take that. More damage. Because I'm doing at least, yeah, I'm doing around 500 damage a hit. With some critical hits here and there. Gain much more damage. You know what, I'll do it. One thing I do in this game is I never pick up enough damage. So it's just, I'm shooting an enemy with 1,000 bullets doing like 87 damage per hit. And therefore, absolutely nothing happens. There we go. Also, Eternal Flame is also really good because it can also grab the, Eternal Flame can grab, these boxes, meaning you don't have to grab them. Permanently increases your damage by 20%, but your projectiles are 30% slower. Don't care. More damage. Apparently we're going pure damage, just run. But it's actually not that much. We're not doing that much damage. Especially with the Undertaker up next. Also, I won on my second run. The only reason I didn't win in the first run, which I know you'll think, oh, you're just, like, saying that because you don't want to seem bad. No, I am awful at this game, I think. I honestly don't think I'm very good at the game. The whole reason I lost the first run is because I didn't pause it. And went to go eat something. I ate food, and then I just forgot to pause it, and bam. I lost. I think I'm doing pretty good here, though. Honestly, the hardest thing to do in this game is dodge projectiles. More health. More damage. What is that? Oh, that block thing. Yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, and then here comes one of the Undertaker's minions, deputies. Which I honestly don't see how these enemies are good guys. There it is. Shurian is carrying. Now instead of aiming at one closest enemy, I aim at the 5 closest enemies. And attack in random directions. Meaning I'm always going to hit everything. It's really good on Nigel. Because you're hitting everyone, because it appears. Not just one group of enemies, you're hitting all of them. Although there is some trinkets I consider debuffs when you have other trinkets. Like, there's this one, I'm trying to remember it. The one that hurts you whenever you dash. And then you also getting the steam boots, steam-powered boots, meaning you basically just reduce to 1 HP. Unless you get the healing dash. Then it's neutral, meaning you don't gain health, but you don't lose it. You just gain damage, meaning you're sacrificing the ability to gain health to do damage. But there's also some abilities that are just carbon copies, but the exact opposite. Like, Hero's Landing, do damage upon ending a dash. Or like, I don't remember the other one, but it's like, do damage when starting a dash. This game is pretty simple, but I hope it is entertaining. It's probably not, honestly, but you know what? I decided, hey, I have the game, why not play it? And then make a video about it, because I'm like, man, I need to make a video, views are down. I need to get the views going up. Oh, I like this one. Drinks on the house. 70% of enemies' special attacks are less precise. But also, that must be pretty expensive. If all these guys are getting free drinks. On this guy's tab. Nigel. Nigel is just crazy, man. Yes, I'm starting to not like this momentum thing I've got here, because I did not know that it went down. I thought if I just got it up high enough, it'd be permanent. It does not appear to be that way, and I'm actually taking a lot of damage here. Pierce through one more enemy, why not? I mean, Shurian's carrying is good, but just, I'm not doing enough damage. I needed to be attacking faster. Also, too many enemy projectiles, and I'm actually about to fight the boss here. Why did I gain health there? That was weird. Also notice sometimes the game glitched. Like one time I got more dashes and I was already at 10 dashes. And it made me dash instantly, which killed me. But then brought me back to life. Because I was at 0 HP. Character did death animation before coming back to life. And having 13 dashes instead. And for some reason 13 health. And 130 of everything else. I don't know what was up with that. And the Undertaker's down. Now it's second phase. I know, boss is the second phase. And honestly, I find this boss the third easiest. I know what you're thinking. No, this is the final boss. How is he the third easiest? He just is, because he does this. And you just get to sit here and attack him. You get free hits on him. Free. You just get free attacks on him. Then it's super easy to dodge this. So as long as you're able to kill him like before the end of this, he's the third easiest boss. But if not, then I would say he's the hardest boss in the entire game as soon as this happens, because he shoots you and the horses come. It doesn't seem too difficult, but it's annoying how quickly he shoots. Like he's killing me right now. This, I'm actually gonna die here. Okay, yes, he's doing this again. All I have to do is dodge this. Oh wow, it just glitched. Good thing I didn't die. And by glitched, I mean lagged. I almost died there. Alright, yeah, but I guess I won. There we go. You know, I'm gonna go on an endless. See how long I can last. Alright, endless mode. Yes. Push the game to its limit. is not something I'll be able to do. Like, this is my favorite one. Shoot 4 times faster for 3 times less damage. Look at this. Maybe this is how it gives you whatever it's called. But just look at how much shurikens. Sheriffkins. I don't know. I can't speak English, apparently. Anyways, I hope I can get the volume thing fixed. It might actually be fixed. I'm not sure. It's just, it takes a while for anything to happen at all. More health. Also, like, my voice right now does not sound like this. On the recording software, it becomes quieter. Still trying to fix that. And the sound, for some reason, becomes loud. But then at the same time, in some moments, it's just quieter. I'm honestly not sure what's going on with recording software, but I'm trying to figure it out. Anyways, make sure to like and subscribe. Follow me on Rumble. All that jazz. It's not jazz, though. Alright, I'm gonna get Fateful. Because I think it also destroys the TNT that they throw at me. So now I don't really have to do anything, I don't think. No, it does not. Unfortunate, I was really hoping it would. More health. The more health I have, the more damage I do, because I pick Gluttony. Which is honestly a really good one. But just look at all the projectiles on the screen. There's just like hundreds of projectiles. Also, I'm not sure if there's like any bosses after this. I'll try to see if I get to fight a boss again once the sun comes up again. But I'm quite unsure. Is it just endless enemies? Wow, okay, there's a lot of enemies. Sometimes it's hard to see what's going on because there's just so many projectiles on screen. Although I am glad enemy projectiles overlap my own projectiles. So I can see the enemy's projectiles even if my own projectiles should be in the way. But I'm also glad it does not do that for the enemies. Like, the projectiles go over the enemies. Alright, I'll get this. I do damage around me. This might be... This might be it. Nigel might give his last. He might die. I'm fine with that. Also, next time if you guys don't vote, I'm just gonna play the ninja guy. I don't remember his name. Just gonna play that guy. Attacks 3 times faster when close up, 3 times slower when farther away. Which I also think he's probably the best character to do if you were to do this standstill for 1 minute, because enemies get close, they die. It'll just be a very boring 1 minute. There it goes. Nigel's given his last. Died with a total bounty of 72,270. I did not have trouble actually saying a number. I was just trying to make sure it was correct. Because sometimes I'll like count a number twice. I did not want to retry. Let's go back to main menu. Yeah, I'm up this mode. Every day a new struggle for survival in the desert. Alright, I'll go to start. I'll just click this and I'll show you guys what characters I have. So I have the basic character, I have Nigel, I honestly don't know how to say this character's name, but they're honestly pretty bad. Ninja Dude, Roger, Robert. Yes, I have all the characters. Also, Madeline and Judy, I think that's how you say her name, are the easiest to get. You just walk around, but that's also why I think they're some of the worst characters. As their abilities just aren't too good. Roberts, he's basically the basic character, but better. Roger, Honestly, probably one of the best because the gold loaded dice he has. This guy, second best. This guy is third best. I say this guy is fourth best. And let me go best to worst. Second best. Best. Yeah, I know. I think I just said he was the best, but I've changed my mind. This guy's second best. This guy's the best. This guy's third best. Fourth best. Fifth best. Um, Sixth best. Seventh, because I think this ability is slightly better. This character, in my opinion, she's honestly just the worst. The ability really isn't that good. But anyways, that's gonna be all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed, and do tell me, do you want me to keep doing the bounty hunted? Do you want me to do nightmare escape? Do you want me to do the daily struggle? And which characters do you want to see it as? Tell me down below in the comments. And that's gonna be end of today's video. I already told you what to do and everything, all that. So that's gonna be the end of today's video. So as always, till next time, goodbye.